Greetings from the past, fellow time travelers. I'm Sporkinator. Welcome back to Let's Play Battlezone 98 Redux. In the last episode, we were forced to evacuate the moon, and now we are ready to take on Mars. It appears that the CCA tracked our movements to Mars, and they have beaten us to the planet's surface. We do not know how they could have had advanced knowledge of our intentions to move on to the Red Planet, but we do plan a formal investigation into the matter. Mission objectives: establish a base at one of the geyser regions, avoid the CCA base, and stand by for additional orders. You will have additional building resources provided by an NSDF mobile unit factory, MUF. Like the recycler, the MUF, MUF, requires a geyser power source, but it is tooled to build highly specialized vehicles. So, without further ado, let us begin.
Mars, the Greek god of war and the blood-red planet. There couldn't have been a more appropriate place for uncovering the origins of this material that we'd fabricated into such amazing weapons. When we left, in some ways we knew more, and in some ways we knew less. But we sure did further the legacy of Mars.
Commander, this is the most important mission you will ever face. The fate of our country depends upon your success here. The CCA has beaten us to Mars, and after the fiasco on the moon, our forces are greatly weakened. We need you to secure and fortify a region on the surface so that we can establish a base. The CCA has detected our landing and has dispatched scouts to monitor our movements. They're building a base to the southeast and are beginning to fan out to other strategic locations. We've identified 3 areas with sufficient geothermal activity for building a base. We need you to take and hold at least one area before the CCA controls the whole planet. We've dropped a 4th nav beacon outside the Soviet base. They look well fortified. I do not recommend launching a direct assault. Good luck, Commander. We're counting on you.
Well, everybody, say hello to the mobile unit factory. We've got a new unit that will stick with us for the rest of the campaign, that can build more advanced vehicles such as tanks, light tanks, and tugs. At least that's what we've got so far. Technology unlocks as we progress through the NSDF campaign, so we will have more in the future. But for now, I started out by building a turret and a light tank, and a couple of scavengers, as you can see. And I believe I will opt to build another turret. After all, there are attacks incoming very soon, and we need to be ready to stop them.
Building complete. Badger here.
That ought to do it right there.
Commander, incoming CCA units.
Now this is a bit risky, but I might attempt to snipe a couple of them to save a little bit of trouble, or whatever. Oh, I missed. Good thing he didn't get angry and turn towards me, though. That's what they'll usually do if you snipe them. They will try to kill you if you miss.
Looks like they found us sooner than we hoped. You better secure that area quickly. Prepare for further attack waves.
You best not miss. And the scavengers, as you could see, were headed off that way to gather scrap, and that was before this scrap appeared. So, reminding them to scavenge made one of them turn and collect this scrap, since it happened to be closer to him. While just as luck may have it, he's over there getting that scrap, so that's actually pretty efficient. I like it when things work out like that. There's no guarantee of that, though. You have to really pay attention to, like, what's going on. Otherwise, you could lose your scavengers, and all kinds of crap could go wrong.
Recycler here. Construction started.
I think we'll fortify our defenses with another turret here.
Building complete.
Yeah!
Badger here.
This is my
Here's the
house!
boss.
Come to my house, you gonna die, unless you have an appointment. And I don't make appointments for the CCA. I wonder if any of the pilots ejected and tried to escape. Should I bother to hunt them down? I would say there's no point in letting them live, but is it worth the effort to track them down? Probably not. I don't think any of them survived. I don't see them. They'd be walking around here. It'd be pretty obvious, because they'd have a long way to go to get back to base. Oh well.
I'm on it.
I know it would be smart to build more scavengers, but I usually don't bother on these early missions. I know later on, though, you're gonna want, like, 6 or more of these roaming the battlefield in order to get scrap fast enough to keep up with things. Luckily, the whole campaign is actually relatively easy, with a few minor exceptions. So stick with me, and I'll lead you through it, no problem. As mentioned previously, in previous episodes of this LP, we're playing on very hard, the highest difficulty, because for me, that's what I call normal. Anything below that, and I would just be bored out of my mind. Not even lying.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
I think I'm gonna have my factory build another Grizzly tank, the same unit that I'm piloting now. And I should also explain why I have 109 shots with the AT Stabber minigun linked. The stock campaign doesn't have that because there's a mistake in all the BZN files that gives you 1,000 ammo instead of 1,200 like you're supposed to have. So I made a mod back in 2011 to fix that, and now it's on the workshop for Battlezone 98 Redux, and I'm subscribed to it, so it works real well. I'll probably have to show the mod menu off later on. Might even try a few mods, besides the one I currently have active, which is the campaign ammo fix. But hey, we've got more hostiles coming in. I think they're going for my scavs. That could be bad.
Scavenger here. Following.
Usually they'll come straight from my recycler, so I find this to be kind of odd, actually. Oh well, I can build another scavenger. It's not a huge problem.
Construction started.
Wait, who's shooting me now? Is that a freaking tank?
Following.
Good lord.
Building complete.
No, none of that. Shame on you.
Attack wave destroyed, Commander.
You call that an attack wave? That was one fighter and one tank.
Radar has picked up an attack squadron gathering to our southwest. General Collins fears they may be trying to flank our position. Lieutenant Corbett has dropped a nav beacon in the area, and General Collins has issued orders to investigate. Stay put.
Well, I'm switching tanks with this guy, because he's got full ammo and I don't.
Who's next?
Now he'll stay at base and watch those guys, while I go investigate this frickin' nav beacon. What is it, nav 6, because I laid my own? Normally this would be nav 5. So, onward to victory. 900 meters. 800 meters. 700 meters. 600 meters and counting. 500. 400. Soon.
We are picking up an object in the middle of the CCA squadron. What the heck is that? General, you better have a look at this.
Please. Grizzly 1, this is General Collins. You now have a second mission priority. Whatever that thing is, I want it. Use your unit factory to build a tug and get that object back to the recycler. Collins out.
Okay, so we're gonna need a tug.
Unit factory here.
So that's option 3.
Building underway.
But in the meantime, I need to clear the hostile forces away from the data disk, which appears to be the item that we need to pick up with a tug. I usually like to snipe these guys from far away, so that's probably what I'm gonna do, is just kind of surf around here, because sometimes the relic will be over in this area. I think it's a bit random that it spawned over here instead. That's different. That's different from how I remember it anyway. I suppose the mission has always been random like that, but maybe it was just, different for some reason somehow. I don't know. I just feel like this never happened before. I could be wrong, though. Well, as I missed all the shots, now he's coming for me. Now we gotta stay in our tank and fight him. At least it's one-on-one, though. I don't have to fight the other guy, because he hasn't gotten mad and come over here yet. There we go. One down, one to go. Did that pilot eject? If I hop out of my tank and let him get in my tank, he will kill me. So we cannot let him live if we intend to snipe the other one. It will literally cost us our life. So okay, he's dead. Coast is clear. We're free to snipe again. Here we go. The animations actually suck compared to the stock ones, honestly, in my opinion. But whatever, at least the gameplay's the same, even if it looks different. Haha, there we go. I sniped him, he's gone.
Here comes another attack wave.
Now I need to get that tug on its way over here, otherwise we'll never get anything done.
Unit factory here.
Build another tank back at
underway.
base. Kill this thing just because I can. There's some advanced weapon linking for you. Control F7 and stuff. F10. F9. I think it's actually F11 for the 4th weapon hardpoint. This would be F10 here. And I remapped my keys. That's not actually what I'm pressing, but that's the basic concept of it.
Transit. Loading up.
Anyway, I got that tug on its way to pick up that data disk. And I just lost one of my scavs. See, and that's because I'm not keeping tabs on him. I'm not being responsible. I'm a freaking irresponsible commander over here. Just messing around, not paying attention. Alright, tug, where you at?
Here.
He'll get there when he gets there, it's all good. We got plenty of time left in this mission. He probably doesn't really need much of an escort, because all the action is over here.
Getting scrap. I'm on it.
Guarding friendly. Attacking enemy.
Everyone defend the recycler. If we lose the factory, it's actually no big deal at all. We can build that with our recycler now.
Got him, Commander. All attacking units destroyed. Repeat, all attacking units destroyed.
Gonna recycle that tank because he's badly damaged. But as you can see, Recycler's option 6 is now factory. It's disabled because we already have one, and that's the max we can have. It's just one factory at a time, naturally. But yeah, that's how it works.
Construction started.
So now I'm building a scout and a tank to help bolster our offense here. Turrets are actually doing pretty good. Barely taking any damage, and they've used a bit of ammo, so that's always nice. I think that's because the tanks have been running ahead and absorbing all the damage. I'm gonna recycle that one too and rebuild it.
Unit factory here.
Because sometimes it's actually a lot more economical to recycle things and rebuild them rather than try to repair them with pods and stuff.
Bobcat here.
Of course, in multiplayer, you can't go wrong with destroying them because you get twice as much scrap back.
Right behind you.
Commander, this is Hover Tug 1. We've got the cargo.
And you'll basically break even because like the scrap drop is limited to half the unit cost since 1.5.
Hauling cargo.
Anyways, now the Tug has our precious cargo, so we're gonna bring him back over here.
Yes, sir.
And he'll get here when he gets here. It's all good. And one thing you can do that I'm honestly not going to bother with is you can actually go over to attack the CCA base at Nav Beacon 4, and your commander will scold you for it, but you won't fail the mission. However, doing so while keeping your base intact is arguably pretty tricky, so it's not something that I bother with anymore, especially since they upgraded the AI in Battlezone 1.5. Now fights are a lot more intense. And if I bring my wingmen over there to destroy that base, next thing you know, a bunch of bad guys will come in here and destroy my recycler. They'll overwhelm my 3 turrets or however many I have, and somehow they'll destroy me. That's what happened the last time I tried it, although it was arguably over a year ago.
CCA attack squadron approaching from the rear.
Oh, here they come from the rear.
Under attack.
We gotta do something about that. I mean, they could destroy the factory. I don't actually care that much. But if you're wanting to defend from the rear, just use your thumper from a nice distance. 200 meters is optional, or optimal, I should say. But 150 meters is still pretty effective, too. You don't want to use the thumper point blank. I'll just tell you that right now. Because it's not very effective from that distance.
Lost.
Oh, we lost our factory anyway.
Yeah, all enemy units destroyed.
That's honestly not a big deal, though. If we really want it, we can rebuild it. But what I should rebuild, though, is that other scavenger. I never got around to that. We've got fighters coming after my Tug.
Hauling cargo.
Either that or they just happen to be driving in the same place.
Commander, Hover Tug reports object has been secured.
Indeed, object has been secured. I'm gonna have the Tug drop off that object with option 3. I'm gonna tell him to recycle because I don't need him anymore. And I can use the extra scrap.
I'm on it.
Now the only thing in utility is my 2 scavengers. And there's plenty of scrap around. Go ahead and rebuild that factory in case I want more tanks. Oh, I want to see if I gotta snipe the pilot out of the sky before he lands. Quick, 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 quick. Boom! Oh, I missed him. That works too. The good old double tap.
Ready to move.
I need power.
Oh, the pilot's walking in midair. That is actually fixed on the beta branch, and it'll be in the next public patch. So I don't think I'm actually spoiling anything or breaking any NDA by telling you. I could be wrong though.
Protecting unit.
Forgive me, Rebellion. I didn't mean it. Anyway, things are going well. This mission's gonna end soon. We basically got this at this point. The thing is here. Object unknown. No one knows what it is. But you could come up with some very dirty ideas on what it could be. But let's not.
I'm on it. Protecting unit.
Oh, that's cute. They brought little Tuggy along. He's the only one. He has no escort. He's all by himself. Fools. Who thought this was a good idea? Tell you what, man. That's like the worst idea they've ever had.
I'm on it.
Anyway. Oh, here's your escort.
CCA units on an attack run.
Here's your freaking escort. They were lagging behind.
Right behind you.
Looks like they're either going for my factory or for scavs. They're kind of going both ways. Of course, people do go both
Protecting
ways.
unit. Following.
Yeah, let's just hang back and let my wingman take care of it. Oh, he's shooting me. Gotta defend myself. That's part of this. Uh-oh, there goes Bobcat. Aw, poor Bobcat. I'll build another Bobcat. Why? Because screw you, that's why. I wanted a Bobcat in my army, and I'm gonna have my dang Bobcat! Thank you very much.
Ammo depleted.
Good lord, I'm out of ammo. That's fine, though. Just fine.
All enemy units destroyed, Grizzly One.
Well, we're done here.
Good job, Commander. We just intercepted a Soviet transmission. CCA contingent is feeling their losses and has been ordered to stand down. Area secure. Prepare for landing of full force.
Woo! The relic has been discovered, and our achievement is now unlocked. Mission completed. Good job, Commander. The discovery of the Sedona ruins has raised the stakes in the space race. Engineering believes that the captured relic contains the complete historical record of the race that created the biometal. If this is in fact true, the relic could provide strategic information that would allow us to manipulate the biometal into new forms. We've classified all information regarding your discovery. Unfortunately, the relic is for the most part a giant cipher. A few visual matches and some pattern analysis have allowed our linguistic experts to fit together a few pieces of the puzzle. They believe that they've located another alien structure built near a volcano. Its purpose is unknown. The brass wants to gather imagery from within the site to further the deciphering efforts. So just to be safe here, I'm going to save. You won't believe what happened when I booted this game up to make this next episode. I was back on the second NSDF mission for some reason, and I don't know if it was because I verified game cache or if I copied back my old settings file that also reset my mission progress. But yeah, I had to play the second mission again off screen for some reason, and I don't know, I'm not sure why, I can't remember what I did. But anyway, next time on Battlezone 98 Redux, we continue our exploration of Mars. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, bzplyr.def is a file within the game's folder. This is new to Battlezone 98 Redux. This file now auto-saves your campaign progress. So, and I'm not sure if it's synchronized with the Steam Cloud or not. It kinda should be, because it's kind of important. But if you wanted to reset your campaign progress and all your settings, by the way, like your graphics options and play options, you could delete that file. I don't recommend doing that, but if you wanted to, you could, if you, for some reason, need to get rid of your campaign progress for some reason. There's really no reason to, because right here you can go to the campaign archives and play missions you've previously beaten, if you really want to, so nothing stops you from going back for some old fun, or replaying the missions on medium to get the achievements, because you have to be playing on medium or harder to get achievements, which means medium works, hard works, and very hard works. And there is a very good reason for playing on very hard, besides the fact that I find it the best. But we'll get into that much, much later. So anyway, without further ado, this is the end of the video. You're dismissed. You can leave now. Bye.